A very good morning to respected panels, organizers, fellow colleagues, and participants. Well, today I would like to present my research topic on students' engagement towards Padlet in Learning Malaysian University English Test, or well known as MOET. For kind information, before I could proceed, this paper is merely a conceptual paper. Well, I would like to present myself. I am Rajiv Raj, son of Pusparaju, from General Studies Department JPA, Seberang Perai Polytechnic, Penang. As you can see, the abstract, it shows that as the technology has evolved in education, teaching and learning process has been widely expanded. Social networking and digital applications have been instrumental in engaging students, educators within or beyond the classroom. An extensive range and innovative approaches need to be considered in order to enhance students' engagement towards the lesson, especially MOET. Padlet is seen as the platform to engage students in learning MOET in an autonomous way. Therefore, this paper studies the students' engagement towards participating in learning MOET by using Padlet besides being an autonomous learner. For your kind information, questionnaires will be distributed to 100 Polytechnic of Seberang Perai MOET candidates or students, and then they will be analyzed by using SPSS. The introduction would be, as you can see, we are currently using the conventional method of teaching style, whereby it would be based in classroom. So here you can see the integration of technology as learning tools, which would be easier for students to obtain knowledge, especially Padlet. So here the role of a teacher would be only as the facilitator, and they would be only observing the students' participation, and at time they would be engaged in the discussion. Padlet, what is Padlet? It's an online virtual bulletin board or a free multimedia wall that allows students and teachers to collaborate, reflect, share links and pictures, as well as it facilitates the participation of a whole class. Here you can see, by the use of Padlet, the learning beyond classroom would be encouraged, and it would be flexible, as well as autonomous learning would be enhanced, and students can exchange views, comment on each other's videos, presentation, they can post their answers, discuss with their lecturers, and many more. Problem statement, which lead to the research to be conducted. The first thing, conservational learning process, which deters students from learning beyond classroom. Next, the lack of participation of the students, which means they could be bored, or they are not interested in the subject or the methodology used by the teachers, or they could even be passive learners. Next, not very attractive and interesting learning process, perhaps restricted to books, slides, and whiteboard. Outspread of COVID-19, the most important one, which uh, disable the students and lecturers or teachers to interact face to face. Therefore, Padlet allows students to be engaged and collaborate simultaneously, regardless where they are. So this would be bringing them more impact, such as like they can discuss, they can share knowledge, they can share their videos regarding the MOET, for example, speaking. They can make uh, a video based on their individual presentation, and then they can upload in the Padlet, and the other peers in the Padlet uh, platform could be commenting. For example, uh, your voice projection is not too good, it has to be improvised. Your language, your past tense, whereby you're supposed to use past tense but you use present tense. So the particular individual would be learning from their peers' comments. That is the use of Padlet, the advantage of Padlet. Next, the purpose of the study. Of course, the importance of Padlet. So what is the use of Padlet? As we can see, the importance of Padlet, it has moved the learning strategies and methodologies from the old one to a very new and modern learning process. That means students will not be restricted within the school walls and settings. The use of Padlet would further enhance students' engagement. For example, they'll be more excited because this is a new platform for them. So when they see Padlet, wow, Padlet, it's a good platform. Instead of using whiteboard, books, and maybe face-to-face interaction. At the same time, we could encourage students' autonomous and collaborative learning. For example, the passive learners, they could be engaged in a more autonomous and active manner by commenting, by posting videos, by commenting on videos, by providing answers, responses. Next, increase students' motivation factor and self-esteem. Of course. And the research questions would be, what are the students' perceptions towards using Padlet beyond classroom? Second, how effective can the collaboration engagement be in Padlet environment in enhancing students' mood learning? For kind information, questionnaires will be distributed to 100 students, as well as there will be an interview session with 10 students to determine on the research question. Though this is a conceptual paper, but yet I have attached literature review as well, which shows the studies done by previous researchers based on Padlet. As we can see, Sivin, Kachala, Bailio 2000, which shows that Padlet could develop students' self-concept and effects on their achievements in a positive way. Yunus and Salihi 2012 stated that Padlet can be utilized as a learning tool in encouraging active learning, enhancing students' creativity, increase their problem-solving skills, as well as Fudge has stated that Padlet allows interaction between students as well as lecturers and students. So this shows that many researchers have done their studies based on Padlet and they have given positive comment saying that Padlet can be used among students, especially during this pandemic situation. And this is a conceptual framework which you can see, Online Collaborative Learning Theory by Harasim 2012. And last but not least, the summary. For your kind information, this is a conceptual paper in which the extensive research will be conducted later and completed as soon as possible to get the concise results based on the topic presented. As you can see, this chapter discusses about the abstract, research problem, purpose of the study, research questions, and conceptual framework, as well as the literature review. This paper discusses merely on chapter 1, while the other chapters will be discussed in a short time span. So for your kind information, this is a conceptual paper research done by the researcher. Due to the COVID restriction, the research couldn't be conducted for time being, but questionnaires have been distributed via online Google form. Thank you for sharing your ears towards my research paper here, and stay safe. Hope to see you guys very soon. Take care.